yo, I go front, man. And listen, anybody think, they doing too much unique. But you Sugar Hill niggas, those Sugar Hill niggas was a different type of individuals because Sugar Hill had a different history. See, East Harlem was we was in East Harlem, but we had the Italians and we had the Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Where I was at, definitely, I was in San Juan. Then you
I
had,
see. Well, you just intro my next guest. We got 10 toes down. That's Sugar Hill's finest right there. You know what I mean?
From
So
uptown.
we reminiscing, man. You know what I mean? For K Slay about how he made us feel with the music and how he drove the era. With Brucey B, Ron G, SNS, Kid Capri. You know what I mean? Doo Wop. You know what I mean? We going all day. Buck Wild. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We go all the way back. Big shout out to Rock and Will. You know what I mean? Mixtape. How do you feel about that, though? What do you have to say as far as about K-Say's passing and just about the era? Because this ain't to make it all sad. It's just to give a little history, reminisce, and make this, you know what I mean? Some, what they call educational. All right?
Yeah, definitely, man. Peace to the chat. Yo, yeah, K-Slay contributed a lot to the culture, and a lot of people followed in his footsteps. Even in the joint, even while being in prison, the Drama King, when he came on, everybody was up and ready to listen to the Drama King. You heard them doors slammed and all that. The Drama King is in the building. You was ready. You was hyped. Like, yeah, Slay's in the building.
All right, the door is slamming.
Yeah. So I go back. I go all the way back. I go back. My favorite spot from back in the days was the rooftop. I was a rooftop kid every day, all day in the rooftop. That was my shit. And key, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, definitely, man. He took a part of hip hop with him because a lot of people ain't gonna be able to experience, you know what I'm saying, the way he brought the culture to a different level as far as he had rappers coming together. You see this new joint the new joints that he was putting out. And the crazy part is 2 days ago, I was just in the studio and I had some rappers laying some shit down, and I just was telling them, like, yo, listen, because K-Slay gave me a beat, and he was like, yo, listen, I want you to do something with it with Sheik Luch. And I just was in the studio 2 days ago with the brothers laying it down. They all finished their verse. Everybody laid it down. And then this right here happened. I'm like, damn, man. And I'm telling them, like, yo, listen, when K come out, you know what I'm saying, that we're going to get the video together. But, it's unfortunate that this had to happen. But at the same time, I'm sure that K don't want no motherfucking body sobbing and talking all sad.
Exactly. That's the Drama King. That's the Drama King.
Yeah, and the best part about it is this, man, that we all come from, we come from poverty. We come from nothing. So to make it and to become somebody, he has made it because his name is going to live on. He's going to be K-Slay forever. He ain't going to be that kid from back in the days, just writing on trains. He's not going to be remembered for that. He's going to have a legacy that he left behind. Opposed to a lot of brothers and sisters out there today, right, who dying and leaving this earth at a young age, leaving behind nothing, leaving not a legacy, leaving, the song Papa was a Rolling Stone. Every lady's having, and when he died, he left us was alone. That's all they father leaving them was alone. In this, and I just want to say to people in the chat, people out there, period, man, that we got to prepare for that. Like, that's why I really don't get too sad at death, because we all got to reach that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get prepared for that. And I believe that Slay was prepared. He had everything in order. He got his money in order. He got his health insurance in order. His family's going to be able to prosper off everything that he left behind. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to get prepared for, us as a people. And that's why I try to make it imperative that we as Black brothers and sisters, we come together. We come together on forums like this, not just for death. We gotta, after this, we gotta exchange numbers. We gotta keep that contact. We gotta keep coming together and keep building after this right here, man. It doesn't stop right here, man. This is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Right. As far as with, because I never been on the platform with that brother there, the other brother. I never been. I know Unique, but we never been on the platform. We just building, and then from here we start getting other brothers. We start building from here, man.
And that's what it is. Like I said, man. We on a positive movement, man. Y'all ain't see me bad mouth or bad mash or talk negative about anybody. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do that on my channel. I don't chase views. You know what I mean? If the youngins watching, they want to learn something, they come over here and they learn something. You know what I mean? And I take the one that's learning something over the 100,000 that ain't learning nothing, that's just looking for something to gossip about. You understand what I'm saying? Because those are the ones that's lost. They just ain't realized it yet. You know what I mean? Just like when, you know, I was out there selling drugs. You know what I mean? I was lost. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I think I'm doing good from where my mentality is at. So they think they doing good now from where their mentality is at. You know what I mean? So until they ready to come out of that state, you know what I mean? All we could do is allow them. That mean allow them to be themselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts. You know what's crazy, Unique? When I was, this had to have been like 85, right? And I began to see a transition in my hood when it came to how the drugs is playing out. Because before then, Angel Dust, he said that water game, stay away from the water. That was the curse on the east side. That Angel Dust shit, people go crazy. So nobody wanted to fuck with the PCP because that was like the major shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like 85, 86, when the Mets won the World Series that year,
yeah,
the game began to change. You seen a lot of good dudes that was getting stuck 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, what's up? But you know, you young, you ain't paying no mind to this shit that you still thinking about what you see, like the dope era, the Angel Dust. You don't know that this new shit is actually taking over, bro. And I ain't gonna front, bro. When that shit first hit, that shit fucked a lot of dudes up. I mean, you had a lot of dudes that was in position to get money. Because you gotta keep in mind, again, when it comes to people like K Slay and them, they was going to art galleries selling their graffiti pieces to rich white people that paid $100 for their shit. That's probably selling his shit tonight that he died for $150,000. Because remember, he became an influence in hip hop. There's people that bought the TAT crew shit at these art galleries that caught them when they was at their weakest point. Some of them niggas like, yo, here, come to the art gallery, get coked up, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Before Def Jam Records, you know what I'm saying? Before there was a Def Jam, before there was a record label, niggas was getting J-jerked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they had that one thing, the drug addiction. Here, take this cocaine. We give you a bunch of dope. We give you what you need to get over from, because people wasn't thinking consciously, you know what I'm saying? So when I began to see that the game changed, bro, it's me and my friends, you was like, yo, son, we can't be like them other niggas, bro. We just can't be like them. But we wind up being like them, not for with the drugs, but going to jail. Like, yo, we can't be like them. But we began to commit crimes, but we want to be like K Slay. We seen them on Wild Style and all that shit. Like, yo, we could be on TV. Remember, they was doing this out of love. They wasn't doing it to get a check. It just happened to come their way because of some liberals that worked for the Village Voice and other downtown entities. You know what I'm saying? That's what took a leg in the hip hop. The people that took a leg in the hip hop wasn't who y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Media wise, the only person. And I hate the fact that nobody talks about this. Even Tenzo Down, we got to talk about this, 10 Tones. The first man to play hip-hop, the first official hip-hop radio station, it wasn't that it was Mr. Magic. It was Mr. Sutton, the man who owned WBLS, an African-American, bro. Mr. Sutton allowed the first commercial hip-hop radio show, bro. You hear me? He the one that put that together. All right, it's a go. Let's do it. Let's take it from the Fever. Let's bring that shit in the Fever. Basically, he brought the Fever to WBLS when they had the Mr. Magic Rap Attack. Am I lying?
Nah, you're right. You're right. What's that?
Fever,
Mr. Magic Rap Attack.
Rap Attack.
You know what I mean? And then Marley Marl, you know, do everybody
on the
come
station, a black man.
A
black man owned it. Who owned WHBI? The same black man. So we did control our culture. The white man ain't always control our shit. We controlled our shit. We just didn't have the record labels. That's what we didn't have. Have we had one, fuck Sugar Hill Records? Have we had some shit like Universal or Epic Records that was, who knows where we would be at, bro? You hear me?
It wasn't none of those back then. It wasn't none of those back then.
There was none of that. So Russell was all we had.
All right, so let's go back. 10 Toes. Tell me if you remember this, because you might be young, so I'm gonna hit you with this like this is a trivia for you. You know what I mean? Because I know they remember it. You remember when in '93 when I got locked up, they had not one hip hop station, hip hop record label in New York, like hardcore gangster rap record label. They had not one in New York when I got locked up.
A hip hop.
Because they had go ahead, 10 Toes.
Go ahead. Nah, I don't remember no other hip hop joint. I already was locked up when you started doing that joint. You know what I'm saying? And so I already was on you, hip to you, and seen you before fucking Mecca Audio Club 2000. I was already on you before that, nigga. I was on him with the 300, with the MPV and all that before all that shit. I mean, you was first.
No, hold on. Happy you said that. Hold on. See, I'm happy you said that. So you come from the original era of when things began to change. See, I'm 48. I'm pretty sure you're older than me, bro. You was outside when it went from JoJo Dancer to red tops, blue tops. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. I found my first pack, fucking red top. I found a bag of red top. And that's how
what's that shit like?
Get out of here. You found a bag of red top?
I found somebody's stash. It was a dude in my building, dude Marco. I found his stash and I know what it was. I was like, the fuck is this? I went to my sister brother. He was like, yo, that's crack. We went down by a Rich Porter spot on 45th, and I was out there hustling. And then Malcolm came out and they chased us away. And she was like, yo, some little nigga out there hustling. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was selling crack, right? The crackheads was coming and they was doing the spot. They would come with the same color bottles with the soap and be like, yo, let me look at it. And they were switching on me, putting the soap in my hand. And I'm selling it. And they like, yo, some little nigga out there selling soap. I'm like, nigga, I ain't got no soap, this crack. But the crackheads was getting me. They was hitting me. Word. And that's what got me into the game, man. But yeah, bro, that's all. Unique Mega Audio. Nah, I know that you was one of the originators, one of the first that was bringing it there, all up in the joint. They was telling me, yeah. Every time, listen, when it came to Unique, right, and it came to when you know, in prison, you have like them borough arguments, like dudes in Queens battling Brooklyn and Harlem, whatever. And they be like, yo, yeah, y'all Harlem niggas was getting money, but y'all wasn't getting money like so and so from Queens. Yo, y'all wasn't getting money. And I used to always bring up Unique. And not too many people knew who he was. And I was like, yo, no, Unique. They was like, nah, what the fuck is that? That nigga wasn't getting money like Rich Porter and Alpo and them niggas. It's not like, what? Man, y'all niggas one, man. You don't know who Unique is. Word up, man. And it wasn't until when you came out in the magazine and all that, they was like, yo, that's the dude you was talking about, the dude Unique. I was like, yeah, nigga from the hill, nigga, some Sugar Hill shit. Fuck are you talking about? Yeah, man.
I've been
you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is the beauty of it all is this. He came from one place, and then look at him now. He was like really a threat and a danger to our community, right? When you really look at it, all of us, threat and danger to our community. And hey, look what we're doing now as far as trying to rebuild it and bring it back. And I bet all of those people, if the walls could talk, all them buildings could talk now, they have a story to say about all of us. Like, yo,
type of crazy sucker shit.
At 27, we'd say he be dead at this age, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Unique ain't even supposed to be here. He's supposed to still be in jail for the rest of his motherfucking life. And he made it out. And the spirit spoke. You know what I'm saying? And you can only give back because the ancestors have spoken. And you here today, and we all here today, and we able to give back and contribute. And we're gonna get resistance. We're gonna get the negative, and we gotta learn to accept that. You know why? Because we was the resistance back then when people was trying to tell us to stop doing what we was doing. So we gotta accept that and expect that at the same time.
With positive, always come negative.
Definitely, B.
Definitely, bro. You know, I watched Unique transition to him becoming free again because we was on Facebook, so I'm watching. Yo, the nigga ain't gonna front for a motherfucker in the feds with the rest of his life in jail. Yo, you know Big D and 10 Toes Down. The nigga was posted like he was going home tomorrow. So I'm like, yo,
let me tell you, I talk to big bro damn near. I talk to big bro every day, damn near every day on the phone.
Every day. So one day he posted some shit, and I'm like, was this nigga free? You know what I'm saying? Because he said some shit, and I'm going over here. So I'm like, yo, he got out that shit? And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That shit made me cry a little bit, bro. Like, that nigga had the rest of his life The nigga was as long we was on Facebook for like 10 years, bro. That nigga never showed a sign of weakness. Like he act like he was in the street. He had niggas shoot a rap video and all type of shit. Yo, we got the rap video. We got this going on. We got that.
Yo, he called me. He called me from the pen and he told me. He said, "Yo, little bro, I need you to get everybody together. I'm coming home soon." So I went and got Ron G. You know what I mean? I put Ron on the phone with him. Ron did the beat. I went and got everybody to rap on the record, and we made it happen up in the Polo Grounds.
Yo, son, that was real. That and that's why I'm happy that we're here because we could do this more often.
And I couldn't tell nobody he was coming home because he was like, "Yo, don't let nobody know." So I knew he was coming home, but I kept it quiet.
That's because, I knew everybody counted me out. You already know what it is. 10 toes, you know what that's like when they count us out after 2 decades.
Yo, son, you beat the odds, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Just growing up under you. Remember, you're older than me. Growing up under y'all and to see that your niggas is still sane. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in a good place. Like he said, we do got a good message to tell. Like, yo, we was young. And when you grow up poor, you make poor decisions. But as we got older, we began to make wiser decisions. Who would have thought that a generation above us would have created something that we can make money off of to talk about hip hop? Who would have thought what Melly Mel, Crash Crew, and the rest of these niggas, and Disco Danny, and Star Child, and the rest of these other niggas was doing when it gave us an opportunity to speak about this culture that we come from? Because I believe it or not, when I was younger, we thought we was hip hop. There wasn't a who the best rapper. The best rapper was on my block. We didn't care about LL Cool J. We cared about the nigga who could rap on the block. You know what I'm saying? Like and then the radio started popping, and that was like, yo, this shit is serious now. Maybe I need to learn how to
hold on. Hey, yo, Spit, hit the link in the comments and come in. That stands Spit. You know what I mean? We just did a record together. Me, him, Gruff, Davies. Yeah. You know what I mean? Charlie. Yeah. You know what I mean? We did a joint together, man. Spit, hit the link in the thing and come in. But where I'm at is, what do y'all think about the subway shooter and what's going on? And is the train safe to you?
There's always a Ricky Ricardo, bro. There's always, you know what? There's always a Ricky Ricardo. We get them every 20 years. We always get the one that, like the Colin Ferguson guy. What's it Ferguson nigga that shot the train up in Long Island? We get them. But the weird part about his actions is wherever he was going through, see what happens is mental health is serious in New York, right? And we see that every day when we walk the streets. But African Americans, for some reason, we don't get the help that we need or the service. Police will ride by somebody who's in the middle of the street talking to themselves until they do something stupid. Obviously, he had mental health issues, and nobody must have cared until he finally flipped out. Yo, you just don't wake up in the morning and go, I'm gonna put a mask on and shoot some shit up and throw a gas bomb in it. You know what I'm saying? So now what happens now is, why is it when it comes to our culture, you have to, I see in St. Louis, bro. Here in St. Louis, I see a bunch of crazies walking around talking to themselves with guns. They got guns on them. Never seen they going, y'all don't fuck with them until they shoot somebody's head off. Then they go, oh, we got mental health issues. So why the fuck don't y'all solve the mental health issues but y'all wait till they commit a crime? So it's crazy, bro. Just the other day, somebody shot somebody's head off, and they said the guy who did it got mental health issues. Yo, he was crazy. He was off his meds, and he shot guy. He shot homeboy in the subway station.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm sure he showed plenty of signs of all that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They show signs, bro.
And nobody just paid attention to it.
What you think about the subway?
Crazy, bro.
I think that they pay attention to it, right? But they just don't care. So even with like the prison system, right? In prison, the mental health, you really don't get the help that you need within the prison system. So you got a lot of people that's mental, that let's say the first time he does something crazy, nothing real violent, but just something stupid. He go to prison all they're going to do is medicate him up. That's the answer to everything. There's no psychiatric help. There's no sitting down, no trying to figure out. They just say he suffers from schizophrenia. He hears voices. The medication, it just slows him down. But when he get out, he doesn't have any type of outlets that's going to help him when he get out. And then next thing you know, he stopped taking his meds. So no one is really watching him and seeing what he's doing. So before you know it, he's starting hearing voices again. And now these voices is telling him to kill people. And now you got a man who's out there pushing people in front of the train, shooting people and going all kind of crazy. And you're like, damn, what the hell happened? This is what happened. You let him go up out of prison when he wasn't supposed to be in prison in the first place. He's supposed to be in the psychiatric ward and getting some type of mental health, psychiatric, from a psychologist and a psychiatrist. And they were supposed to have been challenging him and helping him rather than medicating him up and seeing what the real issues was with him. So now, today, we got a man on the subway shooting people, in which I believe that he was military. I'm not sure, but that's what I believe. And I think that his moves were strategic. He has mental health issues, and he's going to ride with that. But I think that his actions were strategic. He knew what he was doing. And when it comes to people that's really crazy, psychotic or something, they see everyday killing or violence as normal. Like you getting up, putting your pants on, brushing your teeth. That's normal for you. But for them, violence and doing crazy shit like that is normal to them. They don't see nothing wrong with it. And they need the help. And hopefully this will send a big message out to society that you can be the next victim. You can be the next one, because it has set an alarm, not only for the people that was on the train, but to society, period. And the same thing in which we were doing, we were mental at one time. We suffered from the peer pressures in our communities and stuff like that. You got to be mental. We was desensitized. We dehumanized people. We had to be mentally ill in order to do the things we did, in order to put drugs in people's hands and seeing the effect that it had and how it made people rob and steal, how we were able to pick up guns and kill people. That's a mental illness. That's a sickness in order to be able to do that. And we was desensitized and we dehumanized, and that's what our problems were. And the help, it is possible. We can get the help, because you can see it in me, you can see it in Unique, you can see it in all the other brothers who, on a different scale of mental illness, that we got the help. These brothers here, they on another level of mental illness. They can get the help. It's just that we gotta keep track of them on their medication, making sure that we have social workers and everybody on point.
Oh, I think he's knocking him off. That was a good build he was having.
Yeah, but definitely, man. Like, but I look at it like we all mental. Unique has had mental health issues. I did. All of us. If anybody's able to hurt somebody,
no, but hey, bottom line, family, you done been the time. All of us done did time. You already know that once they put you in there, it's like, survival mode. You don't know what to expect, but whatever it is, you know that now this is everything that everybody that grew up in your neighborhood, your culture, your environment, your household, this is what everybody taught you, and you tap into it as different circumstances come from every step that we take, walking deeper and deeper into the bliss, into the prison. You know what I mean? Some people just keep walking with blinders on, and those are the ones that wind up catching a new charge and never getting out because they don't kill somebody over a cup of soup. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, we got that all day, and they'll tell you that they did it because it was the principle of the thing. How many times we heard that word? The principle of the thing. You do something stupid and you blame it on principles. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, you stabbed the dude over a cup of soups now. You never going home. He dead. And you telling me it was the principle of the thing, and you're comfortable going to bed with that at night for the rest of your life when you came in with 3 years. I met brothers like that.
I seen that a lot in there.
You know? So, I mean, you tell me.
I seen the dude turn a 5-year bid into 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, just trying to keep it where it's at, man.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be whoring uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.